Hey everyone, welcome to day 4. So halfway through the week, I hope you've been enjoying these first few yoga classes. This one's a lovely class and it's all about releasing through the spine. So it's all about great alignment and finding these nice deep twists, so hopefully feeling nice and juicy and released at the end of the class. It's only just over 20 minutes, so nice and short. Please let us know in the comments below how you get on, and if you are sharing on social media, then always tag us. We love to see it. I hope you enjoyed this class and I'll see you back on the mat. So today we're going to start straight away in a tabletop position. So bringing our hands shoulder distance apart, making sure the palms are nice and flat, fingers spread out, and the knees directly underneath our hips. And then just settling in here, we can find a little bit of a rock forwards and backwards. Nice big rock just to warm up through the wrists. And then you can turn the fingers to face the outsides of the mat and take a little bit of a rock side to side. Maybe even turning the fingers all the way to face the knees. And then you can take this nice big stretch through the forearms. Big breath in and out. And then bring the hands back to that neutral position. Moving through your cat-cows. Inhale, scoop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, then round the back. Tucking the chin under, pressing through the hands. And again, inhale. And exhale, round the back. Inhale again. And exhale. Finding that neutral spine. You can take a little bit of a wiggle through the ribs, side to side. And then from here, we're going to lift the right arm up towards the ceiling, open the chest, big breath in. Exhale, take that hand through, and you're going to reach it towards the left, find this twist, but then just hovering it off the ground, so reaching the fingers towards the left-hand side. Then inhale, unravel, reach the arm up. Exhale again, take it through, so moving with the breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, reaching through. Inhale, lifting up. This time just bring that hand back underneath the shoulder, plant it down. Other side, left arm reaches up, inhale, open. Exhale, threading it through, reaching. I like to imagine that you're reaching for something underneath a bed, and then you've found it and you're pulling it out. Inhale, open, exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, lift up and open. And exhale, reach underneath. Inhale, open. And then bring that hand back down. From here, keeping your hips directly above your knees, start to walk the hands out, coming down into a puppy dog pose. So we're melting the chest towards the mat. The forehead can touch down, or if we're super open in the shoulders, you can bring the chin down, taking the gaze through between the hands. Big breath in and out. Inhale again and out. Just bringing your hands back underneath the shoulders. Once again, little wiggle out. And then from here, make sure those fingers are gripping into the mat. We're going to tuck the toes and take the hips up and back to our downward facing dog. Feet are hip distance apart. You can pedal out through the feet here. Just making sure that the palms are nice and flat, you're pressing the ground away. And then from here, we're going to ripple through the spine. So I want you to come up high onto the toes, and then that sort of sends an impulse through the spine. You can round your back as you do this. You're going to shift all the way forwards into a high plank position. Once you're there, start to bend the legs. You can sort of lift the hips up, and then you're going to round, arch the back as you take it back into your downward dog. So it's going to feel like you're waving through your spine. So inhale, come up onto your toes. rippling through the spine, around the back as you shift forwards through to your high plank, nice and slow. And then bend into the legs, arch the back, and then take the hips up and back, downward dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, coming forwards. Find that little wave through the spine. Exhale, bend the legs, take it back, downward dog. One more time. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, take it back, downward dog. Very good. This time come forwards to a high plank. And then we're going to drop the knees, taking a chaturanga. Elbows nice and tight into the ribs, all the way onto the belly. Untucking the toes. Gently here, start to lift the hands off the ground so they're up by your shoulders, and then just lifting the chest, we find our baby cobra. So we're really strengthening that lower back. This is great if anyone's got a weak lower back or you get a lot of pain there. I definitely do, so it's really important to strengthen here. Inhale, exhale, lower back down. And again, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lifting up. And then place the hands down, gently pressing through the hands just to find a little bit more lift. So we're not completely finding this back bend, so we're still using your lower back strength. Inhaling. And then exhale, chin back towards the mat, pressing through the hands and the knees, tuck the toes, take yourself back to a downward facing dog. Very good. Lift the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, stepping the foot through between the hands. As you do, you're going to drop that back knee down and tuck the toes. Lifting the arms up overhead, inhaling. And exhale. From here, bringing your palms together at your chest. We're then going to twist using your core over towards the right and then hooking that left elbow over that right knee. Once you're there, to deepen into this twist, you can start to press that top hand into the bottom hand. And notice here how, I'm just going to turn around. Once I press through that top hand, I then lift my chest and my belly away from the thigh, and I'm trying to get the hands to come more towards the middle of my chest. Once you do that, you're then finding that nice twist and making sure we've got that nice long neck so the shoulders away from the ears. Holding here, big breath in and out. If we can tuck the back toes and see if we can lift that back knee off the ground. Holding here, I'm just going to take it back to the top. Inhaling here and exhale. Then drop that back knee down once again. Slowly unravel, lift the arms up. Inhale. From here, bring your right hand onto your right hip or your right thigh. The left arm's going to go up towards the ceiling and then over towards the right. Big reach, finding this nice stretch through that left hand side. If you have the flexibility, you can bring the fingertips, the right fingertips down towards the ground or onto a block. Big breath in and out. One more breath, inhale and out. Slowly lifting the arms all the way up, use that core, and then plant the hands. Step back to a high plank position, holding, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down, halfway or to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, inhale. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Left leg reaches up, inhaling. Exhale, stepping the foot through. Drop the back knee down as we lift the arms, find that low lunge. Big breath in. And then exhale, bring the palms at the chest. We're going to find that twist. So twisting to the left, using your core to twist, and then hooking the right elbow around the outside of that front knee. Like I said before, think about then pressing the top hand down into the bottom hand to really deepen into that twist, into the core, so you can get those palms to come more into the middle of our chest. Either staying here or tucking the back toes. Lift the back knee up, inhaling. Exhaling. Big breath in and out. Drop the back knee down once again, unravel, lift the arms, inhale. Left hand comes onto your left hip or left thigh, and then reaching the right arm up and over, finding that nice side body stretch. Again, the fingertips can come down towards the mat or onto a block if we have one. Big breath in and out. Use your core as you lift yourself back up, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, step it back to a high plank position. Inhaling here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Very good. Starting to walk the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat. Bend into the legs, meeting in a forward fold. And since this is all about releasing the spine, this is just my favorite to release the spine. Take a little bit of a bend into the legs, letting the neck be nice and relaxed, and then take a hold of opposite elbows with your hands. And we're just going to find a little bit of a sway side to side, or even a bounce up and down. And then using that breath, inhale, exhale, release. Gonna shake your neck slightly. And find a little swing. Whatever feels nice, gently release that back. And then bring the hands back down towards the ground. From here, we're going to take a really slow roll up through the spine. So first of all, take a little bend into the legs. The most important thing here is we're keeping our head hanging down heavy. So we're rolling up through the spine one vertebrae at a time. So the head and the neck comes up last. So slowly start to feel like each vertebrae of the spine from the base all the way from your sit bones is starting to roll up and lengthen. Nice and slowly. This is just finding that perfect alignment in our back. The arms are heavy, the neck is still heavy, and then eventually we can bring the head all the way up. Standing up nice and tall, rolling the shoulders up to the ears, big breath in, roll them back and down. Palms facing forwards, tucking the pelvis underneath. Take a big breath in and out. Very good. From here, we're going to lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. And we're going to lift up into our high lunge. Lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, we twist. We take the right hand forwards and the left hand goes behind us. So we're twisting through the core again and the arms are reaching out in two opposite directions. Holding here, inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And then we're going to reverse this. So take that back hand and reach it for your back leg as the right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Exhale, then start to shift forward. And again, we're going to bring the palms together at the chest and we're going to find that twisted prayer lunge. So we're hooking the right elbow over that left knee. Again, press that top hand into the bottom hand. If we're really wobbly here, you can drop the back knee down. Or maybe if we're finding it really wobbly, you may notice that your feet might be more in this tightrope sort of line, and that's just going to be way too wobbly. So just take the feet a little bit wider so we're hip distance apart, so we've got more of that stable base. Very good. Big breath in and out. Looking down towards the mat, bring your hands down, step back through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Again, take that cobra or even that baby cobra if you want to start to strengthen your lower back. Holding here in downward dog. Big breath in and out. So quite a lot of the time people feel like they need to be taking upward dog because they feel like they're either progressing or getting stronger, but actually it can even be more strength building to just take that cobra or that baby cobra, because then you're using the lower back muscles more. One more breath here, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees up forwards. You can step, walk, or hop the feet to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Rolling up to standing, lift the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands at the chest. Other side, lift the arms up overhead, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot steps to the back of the mat, nice big step back. Again, just make sure that those feet are hip distance apart. That's gonna help with your balance. Rising up, find your high lunge, inhale. Then we're gonna find that twist. So start to take the left hand forwards, right hand behind, opening the chest towards the right hand side now. Squeeze the inner thighs, reaching the hands in opposite directions. Then we reverse it, take that back hand towards the back leg. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, come to that twisted prayer. So bring the palms together at the chest, hooking that left elbow over that right knee. Finding that nice deep twist through the spine, through the core. Big breath in and out. Look down towards the ground, bring the hands down, stepping back through that vinyasa. So here I'm gonna lower down onto my belly, release the hands, just use my lower back to lift the chest. And then exhale, tuck the toes. You can even find that nice strong push up as you press back up to your downward dog. So sometimes even that way is more strength building. So you can have a little play with whatever feels nice. For this next month we've got, you can switch out your vinyasas to what suits you best. Let's go for one more breath, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step, walk, or hop the top to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Rolling up through the spine, lift the arms up, big breath in. And exhale, hands at the chest. From here, we're going to bring our hands behind our backs, rolling the shoulders back, open the chest up, inhaling. Exhale, take a forward fold. Just releasing the neck, making sure the feet are hip distance apart, a little bend into the legs. And just wiggling out into the shoulders. And then letting the hands fall down towards the mat. Take a nice big bend into the legs here. And then planting your right hand just in front of your feet. So you're creating this triangle with your hand and your feet. Then we're going to peel the left arm up towards the ceiling. So we're twisting through the spine. And then I like to start to straighten just my left leg. And then we should feel this nice big stretch through your IT band, through the outer hip. But then we're also getting a nice twist through the spine. Holding here, big breath in and out. Looking down towards the mat, bring that hand back down, bend into both legs, a little shake out through the back. Other side, left hand plants, right arm peels up, and then start to straighten just the right leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale again. Exhale, hand comes down, little wiggle out through the legs, through the neck. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, find a flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, step back to a high plank position. From here, we're slowly gonna roll or come all the way down onto our belly. Taking the hands behind our backs, interlacing. Slowly roll the shoulders back, start to lift the chest up. Big breath in. If we can, start to squeeze all the muscles in our legs, lifting the feet. Maybe even the knees start to lift up as well. Big breath in. Exhale, relax down. Release the hands, rock the hips side to side. this time we're going to bring the feet in towards the body, taking a hold of the feet. If we can't quite take a hold of the feet today, we can just come back to that interlace behind our back. And then same as before, start to lift the chest up. And then kick the feet into the hands. If we have them, everything's lifting up and back. Making sure that the knees and the feet don't go out wide, but they're actively squeezing in together. Big breath in. Big breath out. And again, inhale. This time, exhale, slowly relax down. Release the feet, rock the hips side to side. And then gently we're going to roll onto our backs. Keeping the head up at this end if you want to. And then we're going to bring the right knee into the chest. Inhaling. As we exhale, we take a twist. Take that knee across over towards the left. And let your right arm fall back out. I'm just closing the eyes here. Really just deepening into all of these juicy twists that we found. Inhaling and exhaling, releasing that tension, melting into the twist. One more inhale. Exhale. Gently roll onto your back. Switch the sides, left knee in, right leg out long. And then take it across the body. Finding that twist once again. Ooh, maybe I get some cracks. Big breath in and out. And gently coming onto your back. Just bring both knees in. I want you to round your back here, squeezing into a little ball. And then opening out, taking the legs out. Arms by the sides, palms facing up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Hopefully you'll find that nice release through the spine. And just staying here for however long you want. Thank you for doing this class. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.